Welcome to Bottom Line Sports Talk, where we cover sports and more for the culture, by the culture, because we are the culture. Hosted by your favorite twin duo, those Jackson men, Gary and Cary. You can find us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, where you can rate us, review, subscribe, follow, and most importantly, share.
Let's get it started, man.
You so loud.
We are back with another episode of the Bottom Line Sports Talk, where we do it for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture, you dig?
Number one sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so. Love you, mama.
Because our mama said so. Just want to tap in. Just want to say hello. Just want to say it's the most wonderful time of the year. What a snap going.
Shoo-doo-wop.
Terrible. Real quick, let's get to these comments before we go ahead and do the introduction one more time, because if y'all don't like hearing it, we should.
We love hearing it. We love hearing it, man.
Straight from my mother, straight from that boo. Best podcast in the nation and the world and the multiverse and all them other galaxies out there, because our mama said so. That is our mother, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get a picture up there for her.
Yeah.
Hey, bros. What's up, sis?
What up, Chelsea?
What up, Chelsea? Also from the boot in this thing. Hey, shout out to Love is Blind. We really watching today right now.
Y'all, yeah.
You a hater. You a hater. Y'all looking good. Mother, I'm so glad you said that. That haircut that I got, chef's kiss priceless.
The haircut I got, you know, with the sponge going on. I'm keep letting it grow out, see what happened with it. You know what I mean?
It was priceless.
It
really was.
Very much.
Nice hoodie, fellas. Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
This is a gift. This is a gift back in the day. It means a lot from who it came from, and also, you know, mama mentality. If y'all check the background back here in the back, that right there, that here, that's the hole that we call it in the G.
You feel me?
Right? That's the hole.
That G stand for greatness.
That G stand for gremlin. That's also a puzzle, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe one day I'll do it behind the scenes. Y'all can see I put that puzzle together in less than 2 days. And that right there,
marathon continues,
that's
baby.
just from Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? That's something I got thanks to FedEx. You know, let's get to these comics real quick. Cary is so energetic, LOL. That's for the laughing. I'm gonna do that. I know it's smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, but it don't make sense to do that.
Oh, man.
Love you too. Thank you. Oh, you put it again. Thank you again. I'm dancing.
Oh, we are.
No, we're waiting to get into the club.
Yeah, we're gonna wait.
We're waiting to get in the club.
We are dancing.
We're waiting to get in the club.
We are dancing.
We appreciate it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is Bottom Line Sports Talk. If you are a repeat offender, thank you for tuning in.
Man, we appreciate it, man.
You watching us live, thank you for tuning us in.
Mm-hmm.
Tuning in. If this is your first time, do yourself a favor, like,
share,
and
subscribe.
And then we want to know who you are, just like in the church. There may rub some people the wrong way. We want to know who our first time visitors are, if you will.
Facts.
Right? And we don't want you to be a visitor, but we ain't gonna extend the whole long hand till you come as you are. No, we want you back here next week.
We're gonna keep telling you come back.
Keep
coming back.
And come back.
That's what we want.
And come back.
Because that's what we do here at Bottom Line Sports Talk.
And come back.
You know what I mean? But it's all good though, man. It's all good. How was the weekend? How was your weekend?
The weekend was very eventful. Why you want to call it out right now? Tell me after the show. Yes, it's straight. I think it is. Yeah. I straightened it before it's leaning on its own. I ain't got the command strips up there. Mama, why you didn't wait till afterwards? Gosh, put a flag at.
Flag on mama.
Flag on you, mama. No, I'm just playing. I hope it's straight. If it's not, don't, you know, nobody else gonna see it. Right, that's our little secret. This weekend, March Madness is officially in full swing.
But we're gonna wait though.
The women kicked it off the week before, and then this weekend was officially it, right? So here we have. Did you want me to get it?
No.
Here we have a very full slate of things. We're gonna go ahead and get it right into it. Thank y'all again for tuning in. This is Bottom Line Sports Talk. That's Cary. I am Gary. And we about to get this thing started.
Let's get to it, baby.
So what we want to start off with is the NFL, and we want to start off with the NFL because NFL just has taken over the full 365-day calendar only they can. And the biggest splashes that has been made have to do with Chicago Bears. I'll say why I'm offended by them in a minute, but I'll list off a couple of them.
Okay.
Running back DeAndre Swift is now a part of Chicago Bears. Keenan Allen, wide receiver extraordinaire from the Los Angeles Chargers, who managed to stay healthy all year last year until the end, but it didn't matter, is now a part of Chicago Bears, along with DJ Moore, star-studded wide receiver from the Carolina Panthers. That's where he used to be at.
Right.
And tight end Gerald Everett, who was formerly with the Los Angeles Rams. I think he was with somebody else last year. I can't remember, but huge pickup, huge thing. Chicago Bears finally got rid of Justin Fields for a 6th-round pick to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I will start with this question for you.
Okay.
What do you think of the move, Justin Fields going to the Pittsburgh Steelers? That's one.
Okay.
Number 2, what do you think about everything going on with Chicago?
Well, everything with Justin Fields going to the Pittsburgh Steelers, I believe it will be a great move. Although they do have Russell Wilson, and more than likely Russell Wilson and Justin Fields will be competing for the starting quarterback position come this fall with Pittsburgh Steelers. Even if Justin Fields if he doesn't play with the Pittsburgh Steelers, that gives him another year to get behind Russell Wilson, to learn behind Russell Wilson, to learn how that offense works with the Pittsburgh Steelers as well. So I think it's going to be a good thing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hopefully, if Russell Wilson does happen to fall off, then Justin Fields can come in this place. And I still think they will be a contending playoff team. I think they'll be a good playoff team. They did we mentioned it last week, they did get is it Kilpatrick?
Drake Kilpatrick?
Yeah. They got him as well. They got him from the Baltimore Ravens. So I believe their defense is going to be good. It's going to be Pittsburgh. But in order for them to take that next step, Justin Fields, of course, will have to come out there and play, do his thing, ball out like I know Justin Fields can, ball out like Justin Fields can, like we all know Justin Fields can. And we'll see what happens. But I think it was a great move. To answer your second question with the Chicago Bears moving on from them, we already know who that number 1 pick going to be. And everything needs to be set up for him to succeed. I don't know why they ain't never give Justin Fields none of these weapons before, but hey, you know what? I'm gonna leave that for you right now. But I think it was a good move on both sides. I believe that Pittsburgh might benefit from this, especially in the long run. They have agent Russell Wilson. You have a young Justin Fields who's going to be in his 4th season in the NFL. So, hey, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking real forward to it. See what's going on.
Real quick, want to get to the comments. Hey, family, this is from Anna Alexis. Hello. You notice the hoodie? Yeah. Love the sweatshirt.
I got my Kobe shirt on this.
Doesn't matter. We can't see you.
Yeah, I know. Because I'm repping the G, baby. And you know what I'm repping.
Mama had a whole lot of corrections. She meant hoodies.
Oh.
Yeah, she kept saying goodies, like Sierra, I guess. I'm not sure. Real quick, we have good evening from G.R. Houston Jack, my accountability partner. G got a lot of opinions, and I love it. I love her for what I do. I love her. Oh, we got Spencer B in the building. What it is. The word is hoodie. Yes, Mama, I did see that. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for the hoodie. We have Game
What up, though?
Life 332, aka Rob. Hey, what up with Purdue? Go ahead and put it in the comments.
Yeah, gonna say. What up, though?
And hello from Sade. We appreciate you. We thank you. And this is just from G to Spencer, of course. And it's supposed to, if you know what I'm saying?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, so what I gotta say about Justin Fields going to Pittsburgh, I think Chicago wanted too much.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to get a lot, even though everybody knew they were trying to dump him off.
Right.
So you wind up getting a 6th-round pick, which I think you basically undersold him. And you got rid of him for pennies on a dollar, if you will. And he's going to Pittsburgh, where you don't necessarily have to be good because Big Ben wasn't good all his career there.
But
the defense, a constant thing in the AFC North is that the defenses are always good. Mm-hmm. Even when the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns were trash, their defenses are always good. So you don't have to be the most elite thing. It helps to be Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson.
Right.
But you don't have to be the best thing, Joe Flacco, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, DTR, Deshaun Watson. You don't have to be the best thing to still be effective on these teams. So Russell Wilson doesn't have to play outside of his bounds. When it comes to Justin Fields, I would love for them to not just make him out to be a running quarterback. You know that he didn't even like running in college.
Right.
He was a thrower. He has a cannon on his arm. Hopefully Pittsburgh and Arthur Smith, the offensive coordinator, along with Mike Tomlin, does the correct thing and does right for Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. I think Russell Wilson, no matter how good he plays, he'll have to take them to a Super Bowl in order to re-sign with them next year.
I agree.
Because this year it's a no liability thing. No matter how he plays, he's possibly going to be moved on next year because nobody's going to, well, Pittsburgh won't pay him. They'll look to probably pay Justin Fields. If he gets out there playing bad, Justin Fields will be out there. And honestly, that's not the worst thing ever.
At all.
As far as Chicago, the reason why I am standing on this and you can mark it in your book, Caleb Williams could possibly be a bust. Because if he doesn't succeed by year 2 with all these weapons they got, it's no way. Keenan Allen, Gerald Everett, which is a good tight end in his own right. Keenan Allen starts at a receiver from the Los Angeles Chargers. I can't believe they let him go, but Jim Harbaugh is the new sheriff in town. DeAndre Swift, I mentioned, that's running back. Keenan Allen, wide receiver. Gerald Everett, tight end. They got a new piece on the offensive line, and their defense was starting to pick up steam last year. Homie really don't have a lot of room to mess up because this team looks ready to do something.
Right.
And that's a lot of pressure. And if he looks like he did this year versus the year before, because I don't know how good the offensive line will still be, because I'm still convinced that the coaching staff is a real problem in Chicago, like it's always been.
Right.
And if they don't get that right and do things the right way, then it won't matter how off schedule or how much y'all say he's Mahomes like. Before it used to be Brady, Manning, Breeze. Right. Now it's who's comparable to Mahomes and Allen and Jackson. I don't think I heard too many comparisons to Joe Burrow, which is a good thing, right?
Yeah. Well, you don't want to be compared to nobody when you're coming up in the league anyway.
Well, they do comp.
There you go.
So they do comp, so they compare. So we shall see what that means for them. But the Steelers got a steal, which I guess it goes with their name.
I mean,
Chicago got robbed.
If you ask me, I believe
it's their fault.
Yeah, if you ask me, I believe it's a two-way street for the Pittsburgh Steelers. If Russell Wilson don't do good, he had Justin Fields right there to come right in there and take over his job. Vice versa, man. If Justin Fields get the starting gig and
I don't think they're gonna start him.
I don't think they are either. But he just did learn for this year, and hopefully next year if they feel that Russell Wilson might need to move on, they'll let him go and do what they got to do.
Things that Pittsburgh does very well, they run the ball. Because of that, the last time that Russell Wilson was his best before they won the Super Bowls was when he was able to have a great running game.
I agree.
And so Pittsburgh has that in spades. You have to be able to run in the AFC North. We shall see how that goes, but I am happy for Russell and Justin to be out those situations. And I'm not going to lie when I say I'm not necessarily rooting for Caleb Williams because I know what the narrative is going to be. And that narrative is, oh, look how much the Chicago Bears are better without Justin Fields when he didn't have a fraction of what they have going on. So that disturbed me. Next that we have in NFL news, Aaron Donald, star defensive tackle in anything on the defensive line, has retired. I believe that Aaron Donald started to get overlooked for his dominance when Michael Parsons came into the league, and people forgot until he reminded them in that Super Bowl. Aaron Donald retiring was a big shot in the arm for people. But as we spoke off camera, it wasn't that big of a shock to us for the simple fact of he kind of wanted to retire 2 years ago.
Yeah, when he came out and said that he forced the LA Rams when he had said, if y'all give me what I want, then I do not mind retiring. And he meant that. And when we talked about it on the podcast, I said, even off the podcast, I had said, I don't think he playing. I was like, he is perfectly fine. He got his ring. I'm pretty sure he saved up his money. He's perfectly fine. He in LA.
Well, he's getting ready to retire before they even went on the Super Bowl run.
Yeah, he was just like, and again,
that's when they went all in.
Right, and at this age, he's 32 years old. I still think he in his prime. I still think he can play. But hey, you did everything. You came in the league. You won. You will go down as one of the most versatile defensive players to ever play.
It's him and Lawrence Sarmons.
Yeah, one of the best defensive players to ever play the game. He's the first ballot Hall of Fame. He won a championship. He got his money. He's going to be regarded as one of the best defensive players to ever play in the NFL. So him retiring at the age of 32, hey, I have nothing but respect for him. He definitely has my respect. Great. It was great. It was great watching him. It's only except when he played against us, because of course he just caused havoc in the backfield. But I definitely enjoyed watching Aaron Donald while he was playing. I loved it.
I believe that Chris Jones is going to get more appreciation now for who he is, because Chris Jones is of similar faction. In this past Super Bowl, he had the game decision. I know Patrick Mahomes went down the field to drive, but he stopped the.
If it wasn't,
he stopped the 49ers from scoring, and in a big way. And it's almost the same play that Aaron Donald had when he stopped the Bengals from winning. Mm-hmm. So I think Chris Jones is going to get more of appreciation. He got his money. We know about Micah Parsons. Sometimes he does disappear in big games, though. That is an alarming fact. And that's very concerning that they can take him out as dominant as they say he is. All dudes from Georgia will be on everybody's radar now. Yeah. We got Chase Young acquired to the Saints.
Let's talk about it.
Chase Young, when he came into the league, Ohio State guy, he was dominant, very much so. Injuries have taken him to be something that he may not have been, and he's out of a bad situation that was with the commies of Washington. And he went to the 49ers, where honestly, I won't say he played bad. I know other people have film on him saying he wasn't as effective. I just think he was on the talented defensive line and everybody overshadowed, but that's just me.
Yeah, the question mark about Chase Young when he was with the 49ers was he would take possessions off. And I'm not sure. I don't see how a pro defense player that play on a D-line can take any plays off. I know it's easy to do, but it's not easy to do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what somebody said was, for him and for other people, they he'd take plays off, but I remember hearing from somebody, I can't remember what podcast I was watching, it's nobody goes 100% all the time.
Yeah.
Unless what's my man with the Raiders on the line? I can't think of his name. I'm going to think of it in a minute. He the only one I know go 100% all the time.
Ray Lewis?
No, on the Raiders.
Oh, Raiders.
The defensive end. I get his name in a minute. I'll look it up.
Okay.
Real quick, go to the comments real quick. Why don't we? I'm happy for Russell and Justin. Justin is about to show up and show out. Yes, G.
I agree.
I truly believe so. Russell Wilson's time is numbered and limited. For argument's sake, I hope he has a good showing so he can get on another team, because it's not 15 better quarterbacks than him in the league.
No.
When he had his game and he got a good supporting cast. Hell, it's not 25 better than him.
Use that as fuel, man.
You know, we have Eagles versus Ravens in the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Whoa.
Stop it. No, I'm not. Nope, not today. Nope, not today.
You mean New Orleans and Baltimore in the Super Bowl?
No.
I think that's what
No, it's not. I do not know if the Eagles will make it for the NFC. You have the 49ers, you have the Rams, you have the Detroit Lions. I don't know if the Eagles are going to make it, but they are going to look better. As much as everybody is hyped about Saquon Barkley, he does have an injury history.
Yep.
And I don't know, because he is the single back that they're going to be relying on.
Out of all teams, Philly.
Well, who else would you say? You gonna say
Francisco
again?
Yes.
No, I think that time up.
No, it's not.
I think Detroit. I think it's really Detroit's to lose, because
it was theirs losing.
Hold on, this is their first time going this far.
They got to do anything.
If Dan Campbell would have been to the Super Bowl, they'd have won. See, for the fourth.
He would have for.
That's all I'm saying.
He's gonna call chicken on you.
So I think Detroit has a good chance. Honestly, the division that everybody should be worried about is the NFC North. Because they might have 3 teams in that thing, depending on what Minnesota do at the quarterback position. Because I don't think Chicago going to do it this year.
Green Bay, Minnesota, Chicago, who the
Detroit.
Detroit.
They might have 3 in there.
That's a gauntlet, though.
Are you talking to me with
no?
If it's in the note, are you taking me if it's in? That's between y'all two. I'm already be here. Good answer. In other retirements, right?
Yeah, man.
Van Der Esch, the linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys, retired. Neck injuries, no shocker there. He actually lasted longer than what I thought. He was a great linebacker. He always was hurt. And I guess transition to basketball, your guy, Derrick Rose. Well, my guy too in the city.
Yeah, I got man.
What team did he retire on? Who was he with this last time?
Memphis Grizzlies.
Memphis, okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, he's with the Memphis Grizzlies. 07, graduating 07. What else y'all mean?
Is that apropos that he retired in Memphis, seeing that he went to college?
In Memphis? That makes sense. That makes all sense.
I think that's kind of like serendipity. I heard it today, y'all. That's my new favorite word. It's
serendipity. Yeah, man.
It's still kerfuffle and now serendipity.
Hey, look, Derrick Rose has retired. So many highlight plays when he came in the league.
Injuries, though.
Those injuries, man, to the knees, probably Achilles, man. His
ankle at one.
Ankle injury. Like his whole little body. I want to say from the knees to the feet. Yeah, he's had so many injuries, but he was
head, shoulders, knees,
toes. But what a phenomenal talent from Chicago, Illinois. Went to Memphis.
Showed out at Memphis.
Should have won the championship in Memphis. It would have been great, but unfortunately they lost to weak Kansas. And he got drafted by Chicago, where he was the rookie of the year. Also, he just couldn't get past LeBron James when nobody can get past LeBron James for a long time.
But that is an obstacle.
But again, definitely one of my favorite players to watch, especially when he was in high school at Simeon. He did his thing there, and he's probably maybe a Hall of Famer. Who knows? But definitely he was MVP in the NBA. A lot of people had discussions who they would take, whether it would be Russell Westbrook or Derrick Rose at that time. Who knows? But Derrick Rose was that guy when healthy. He was that guy. He still is that guy. Hate to see you go, man, but hey, you left a very imprint on the NBA.
Yeah,
highlight reel.
Derrick Rose in college was something we hadn't seen in a very long time.
I love
his stature, his handles, his explosiveness. He was I'll say it. I'm not saying it, but I'll say it. He was a better D Wade, maybe, with how he was in college. Like, it may be something good to say. Who knows?
Getting to the rim.
He got to the rim like no other. That's what he'll be remembered for most. But he had a decent mid range too.
Yeah, he was just fast, quick on his feet. Like everything. Just bringing up Derrick Rose, man. I hate to see that. I hate to see him go. But hey,
it's been time. Bro.
It's been time.
Really quick to the comments. Y'all are really that podcast. I tried to call Game Freak, and he said I'm watching the podcast. Hey, I appreciate that, Game Freak. We ain't gonna get on you by Purdue right now. Because if we talk too much trash, we might hear when y'all play Gremlin. Roses were prime. Rose was primed to go so far, but he couldn't keep his bones from breaking.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
And it was so much excitement whenever he came back from injury.
Yeah,
that was the devastating thing. It was so much hype around when he would come back, and it just was. It'd fall flat every time because he'd get hurt every time.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Derrick Rose injury history. Could have been great.
Mm-hmm.
Greg Oden.
Greg Oden, number one.
Had Greg Oden not gotten hurt, who knows what he would have been. One of the last traditional big men. Greg Oden was another one that golly. Penny Hardaway.
Benny Hardaway.
Tracy McGrady, too. We'll throw both of them in at the same time. Had injuries not derailed them at certain times, I don't know what they would have been.
Right.
But yeah, go ahead.
But it was exciting to see all of them play, man. And to this day, I still do watch a whole bunch of, because you know and I know Tracy McGrady is one of my favorite NBA players of all time. I love watching him. I still do watch him.
I'd rather hear him than James Harden, that's for sure.
Him and James Harden definitely one of my favorite, go-to players. I like watching on the tube.
Such a loser.
Stop the hate, man.
Such a loser.
In other news, unfortunately, Michigan has parted ways with Juwan Howard. Hate to see you go from Michigan to Juwan. Unfortunately, you couldn't get it done, but you did have some good seasons, man. You did get some good players to come in there, man. What one of those players, Jordan Poole.
What constitutes as being good in college?
Continue to get to the NCAA tournament. That's one. And also it's how much you advance in the NCAA tournament.
Because he had made it to the NCAA tournament. They were always in a really rough bracket.
Always.
And placed at a bad seeding. So I don't know what all Michigan can expect, because the landscape of college basketball has changed, and Michigan isn't one of them blue blood programs that people fear anymore. So it's like, I don't know if he could have done better, but I don't know how much better you're going to get as a coach. He went there, he excelled there, he played in the pros, and for all intents and purposes, all the guys that I think of loved him that played for him.
Yeah.
So for them to get rid of him is interesting. I don't know who you get in that would do better than him, but I feel like, hey, he made the tournament just about every year he was there. Right. I feel like that's a win. I don't know who you think you're gonna poach from, because Ohio State often has some good ones. I'm trying to think of who else in the Big Ten right now. I'm drawing blanks. I know who coming to the Big Ten. USC. I know who else coming to the Big Ten. UCLA. Like, I don't know how much
better comes to the Big Ten.
Oregon. I don't know how much better you're gonna get with being in the tournament than Juwan Howard being your coach, because at some point it goes past who you have coaching, who you have on the floor, who you have on your bench to how can I get you to my program?
Yeah, man.
And we're not even talking about freshmen. We talking about transfer.
We ain't talking about transfer portal yet.
Yeah.
I mean, but hey, hate to see him go, but I'm pretty sure he's going to get back on his feet in no time.
Yep. Really quick, want to get to the comments. Yo, I'm late, but I'm here.
What up, man?
What it is, bro? Stop putting these ugly leprechauns in here. Unless you're saying Happy St. Patrick's Day, then I'll take my comment back. Okay. But I know you're not, so stop putting ugly names up there. It's not even 4 leaves. It look like it's 8.
All right, man.
But it's because it's small.
That's it.
Love you, Sid. Love you. Hey, Sid, we got to talk about these brackets. So tonight or tomorrow, you can text me to let me know here in the chat when we gonna talk about these brackets like we always do, because we always spend like 2-3 hours on the phone going through scenarios.
We might have something for y'all tomorrow for the bracket.
Yeah. It ain't even a mic, but we're gonna surprise them.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna surprise them. Yes. So March Madness, right? Was the most wonderful time of the year.
We will play future March Madness, but we don't want to get copyrighted.
That's a good one.
I was just saying we would.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so we're gonna go through a little bit, right? Because we have a plan to bring y'all something very special, something that we've never ever done before. We're gonna give y'all our brackets. Maybe live, maybe pre-recorded. We'll let y'all know. We'll come up with it. We'll make sure it's out in enough time.
Yeah.
But we are excited about that because we always have fun with it. I know we always do it. Me and Said be on the phone for hours, and then we always do a bracket together. And for some reason, he fill out so many brackets, and then he be like, "Well, I was right on this one."
Well, hey man, look, I know in one of my fake bracket.
That's a bet, Sid. You ain't have to call me out like that.
On my fake bracket, if y'all see what I'm wearing in my fake bracket, we got the Grambling State University Tigers win the national championship. You feel me? But that's my fake bracket.
In your real bracket, who you got? Say it. You know who you got?
North Carolina. Low-key, I said UConn.
Thank you. I about to say,
it's UConn. It's literally UConn's win. But hey, if we're gonna have fun doing these brackets, man.
Yeah. The brackets March Madness, even though it's a overhyped paying scale that didn't favor the players.
Overhyped?
With the pay scale.
Okay.
It's always fun to attend and go with. So what we have for you here, our school, our college, our HBCU, Grambling State University has made it to the NCAA tournament for the first time. Now, little history right here for y'all. Frederick Hobby, oh God, Hobby, because I always get it tongue-tied. Frederick Hobby, who the Assembly Center is made after, the basketball arena, is the winningest coach in all of Louisiana collegiate basketball history.
Facts.
572 victories between 1957 and 1986. His team won 7 Southwestern Athletic Conference titles and the National Intercollegiate, that's NIT, right?
NAIA.
Yeah. He won the National Athletic Intercollegiate Association Championship in 1961, the last men's national title from this state.
Yep.
Men's, because last year, LSU women's finally won one.
Yep.
Now, here we have the media not getting our stats right. Okay. We have people not talking about us right. But one thing we're going to do, we beat Montana State tomorrow.
Yep.
And we're going to beat Purdue. We're going to beat Purdue Friday.
Watch out for us. Game free for life 332. Yeah, watch out for us. We coming. We coming, baby. We coming. We got our dancing shoes on. Look, Saturday night was a great night.
GSU on the bus.
Saturday night was a great night. For me, it was an exciting night. It was emotional. But it was emotional. It was emotional for me, man. I played at DG, man. I played there. I feel so good. I feel so proud of my guys for going in there, handling business against Texas Southern, which, by the way, they did win 3 straight SWAC tournaments in a row. Like, I give Texas Southern they credit. Great.
Texas Southern is the basketball hub of HBCU.
Yeah, or the SWAC. So yeah, they
I say HBCUs.
Yeah, or the HBCUs for the basketball. Big shout out Texas Southern. But we ain't talking about them right now. It's all about the Grambling State. They did their thing. I'm proud of my guys. Good luck tomorrow when y'all play Montana State. Go out there and handle business like I did last Saturday. And let's get it, man. It's March Madness, baby. Let's break some brackets.
2 16 seeds have beaten number 1 seeds before. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
I forgot the year, but Southern was supposed to beat Duke one year. Was it Duke? I thought it was Duke.
It probably was Duke. Yeah. I know they played Duke. Yeah.
I think it was Duke that year.
Yeah, they gave Duke all they can.
Southern was supposed to beat Duke because they was up at one point. Yeah. I think refs got involved on that game. Yeah. Good history update. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mom. Thank you so much. My mom said good update. They beat Georgetown.
What? Oh, good. Go ahead,
Said he filled out the Grambling bracket too. I can't stand it. I can't stand either one of y'all. Any team on any given day, go GSU Tigers.
Let's go.
All right. I love it. I feel you, Mama. I feel you.
Let's get to it, man.
Yes. So March Madness teams to watch out for. We got the men's real quick.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, we're gonna do a bracket reveal. So y'all stay tuned. We're not gonna give everything. For me, teams to watch out for. Duquesne, I believe I'm saying that. Duquesne. Yep. I thought it was Quince. I'm sorry. Duquesne. They actually look very good against coming out of their championship game.
I know.
Something to be worried about. Also, anybody who fills out a bracket, 5-12 seeds, don't pay attention what the TV tell you. 5-12 seeds are where most brackets get busted every year in the first round. So if you feeling antsy and you dislike a team or you don't know about a team, it's not a bad thing to pick a 5-12 matchup. I will give you one that I'm considering picking. Okay. James Madison versus Wisconsin. James Madison might win. They are a school of destiny doing different things this year. I have no idea why. I am picking them for some reason. I believe so. I think I know where you're going. McNeese and Gonzaga probably where you're going to go with a 5-12 matchup.
Yeah. Watch out. If there's any Illinois fans out there that's watching, they are dark horse.
Illinois, yeah.
Illinois is a dark horse, man. They got the kid Shannon and this other guy, 6'6" as well. Those two on the floor together cause problems, man.
I got you. I will say, watch out for Iowa State. Iowa State is one of the teams that gave Houston problems every time they played them.
Yeah.
Iowa State will be a team to be reckoned with. They are actually a number 2 seed. Also, I will say this. Somebody who I was looking at, they say, not me, but they, they say, watch out for. I'm looking for them right now because they said it earlier. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We said watch out for Marquette. Marquette may actually be back. They used to be something to reckon with back in the day. They went from a Cinderella to a really formidable program and then disappeared for seemed like 10 years. Marquette looks to be back. That is something to look forward to. I say that, my friend. Women's bracket. Y'all know we big up women's basketball around here. Women's basketball. Y'all stay tuned. It is something to watch, something to behold. Hey, if y'all like fights, they get into fights. If y'all like rough and tumble, they get into that. If you like skill, they get into that. You like physical. That women's basketball, I'm trying to tell y'all, is where it's at. It happened when Magic and Larry came into the league. I'm just trying to prepare y'all so y'all don't be like, oh, I didn't know women's basketball was going to be. Gary Cary told you first.
That's what we did. Let's get to it.
Who we think will win the women's basketball tournament altogether?
I have South Carolina.
South Carolina, I believe, is going to win it.
It's theirs to lose.
I want to talk about how unfair Iowa's bracket is after they are the second number 1 seed. Not the number 1 overall, but they were second number 1 overall seed. And
yeah, they got the brunt. They got a hard schedule to come by. Let them know who I will have to face.
Out of their bracket, they have to face a Princeton team that has been good this year, a Colorado team that beat LSU earlier.
First game of the season.
First game of the season.
Second season,
first and second game, yeah. LSU. Creighton is pretty good, but they talk about UNLV.
UCLA is a good team.
UCLA is a good team. And honestly, like, if we being honest, like Kansas State, I think they said is formidable too. So
yeah,
like, and
Kansas State beat Iowa this season.
Yes, and that's in their bracket.
That's in their bracket.
That's
crazy.
That
ain't even talk. We're not talking about UConn. We're not talking about Virginia Tech.
We're not talking about South Carolina. We're not talking about Indiana women. We're not talking about Texas, Nebraska, Texas. Who else we saw?
Maryland. Maryland is a good team.
Maryland.
Do not sleep on Maryland.
But what a draw they got.
Yes.
It's like USC really got an easier path than them, low key.
They should. Well, hold on. Baylor, nice little squad themselves. Syracuse, damn, Connecticut too. They're UConn. Can't forget about UConn.
I can't believe they was a 3 seed. Yeah. Can't believe they was a 3 seed. But yes, and for exciting things, we do women's or just men. We do both.
Yeah, we do both.
All right. We're gonna give y'all bracket reveals, if you will, tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think. Either we do it live tomorrow or we're going to record it Thursday. Either way.
Facts.
We're going to be here. All right. So, get to the comments real quick so we can get ready to go to your next thing. There's any team. Yep. This is from Miss Tonya Fisher. Hey, peeps. Happy Tuesday.
What up, though? What up?
Tuesday. It was Gonzaga that Southern was supposed to be. I don't know. I hate Duke. That's what it is. I hate Duke. I'm sorry. I thought it was Duke. Appreciate that, Sid. Appreciate that. Women's basketball is the business. The game is real.
That it is.
Yep, that fight proved it.
It was a little skirmish, no fight. Just a couple of pushes, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't then no fists were drawn.
I was stuck.
No fists were drawn.
What was that line from Twisted Metal back in the day we used to play? I make you shiver when I deliver.
Shout out to Twisted Metal, man. Gotta love Twisted Metal. But hey, right now we're about to get on one of our segments, which is called Flag on the Play.
Please tell them what it means.
And pretty much when Flag on the Play is when we see anything egregious going on, or when we see any coaches say anything crazy, any players say or do anything crazy themselves. It's our job as sports enthusiasts to call them out. So with no further ado, Flag on the Play.
No, they actually went off good.
Yeah, I like that one. Oh, late Saturday night.
That must be the update.
The Lakers and Golden State were playing in the Lakers arena. And with 1 minute and 24 seconds left, it took them 16 minutes to finish the game. Now, I know, let me repeat that again. With a minute and 24 seconds left
in the fourth
quarter of the Golden State versus Lakers game in LA, it was a minute 24 seconds left, and it took them 16 minutes for that minute and 24 seconds or 26 seconds to run off. Now, I know y'all asking, why did it take them so long? Well, because they had a malfunction.
Wait. Why did it take them so long?
Because, they had a malfunction. And if we could show some of the videos, I know we can't. If we could have shown some of the clips what was going on, all celebrities there, they were getting antsy because they wanted to go home. That was an extra 16 minutes left off another minute and 26 seconds left. So I have to give the flag on the play. This goes to the Los Angeles Lakers organization. Flag on the play for y'all.
Let's see. My flag on the play goes to, this is the old one, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my flag on the play goes to the newly appointed Pac-12 commissioner, Teresa Gould. And it's not on her, it's on the Pac-12. This is the first ever woman hired to be a commissioner, I believe, of a Power 5 conference. Mm-hmm. For those of you who don't know about the Pac-12, the Pac-12 don't have 12 teams in it no more. Not 10, not 8, not 6, not 4. I'm going by even numbers.
Not even 3.
I'm going by even numbers because it was Pac-12, but yes, not even 3. They only have 2 teams left. That is Washington State and Oregon State. And they elected her the new Pac-12 commissioner. Now, this is supposed to be something that is groundbreaking and ever-present and something to celebrate. I'm giving the flag on the play to the Pac-12 because why would you hire her right now? I am a little upset for her because even if she rises this up from the ashes, it's not going to be any big-time team that goes there, I don't believe.
Right.
Because all the teams that were on the West Coast were comprised of the Pac-12.
Right.
They're all leaving to go to the Big 12, ACC, Big 10, and Big 12, I said, right? Mm-hmm. None of them going to ACC, though.
No.
Ain't none of them going to ACC. So I feel bad for her, but it's also congratulations to her. Yeah. But it's flag on the play to Pac-12 because I can't believe y'all did that to that poor woman.
Yeah.
And she got a fire to put out. But hey, it's Women's History Month, and y'all do a better job of organizing than men. So maybe she is the right person for the job. Maybe she get in better teams there. Who knows? But after their phenomenal year and it basically dissolving, she's the new Pac-12 commissioner. And it ain't 12 teams no more. Or 10. Or 8.
Or 3.
Or 6.
Or 3.
Or 4.
Or 3.
Or 3. But it's 2. It's 2. My flag on the play. Pac-12. Ooh, that flew a fly.
That flew a fly. Boy, that flew a fly.
Shut up.
That flew a fly.
Shut up. Anyway, hold on real quick. Got a comment to get to. Oh, this is the G to Miss Tonya. She says hello. Oh, I thought you were saying something.
No.
All right. So you want to get to your next thing?
Yeah, man. The next segment that we have is called When Life Comes at You Fast. And pretty much when life comes at you fast is when you're on cloud 9, cloud 10, cloud 13, and 15. And I know, right? And you jump off the plane with the parachute on, and that parachute don't work.
Forgot. Go ahead.
Or you could just have a collision, mind-blowing collision.
Yeah.
As you can see.
See the car crash.
I like it.
Car
crash.
Hope
y'all like the graphics. Hope y'all like the graphics.
You did pick it out.
Yep. But when my life comes at you fast, let's get North Carolina. Let's get Houston, Purdue, and I'm putting Duke in there too. Let's get all y'all on in one setting. All y'all lost. Y'all number 1 seeds. Y'all lost all. Purdue, y'all take it even worse because y'all didn't even make it to the championship game. Purdue, y'all didn't even make it to the championship game. So, what's my guy on here? What's his name?
Oh, Game Freak.
Game Freak.
AKA Rob.
Hey, Rob. Rob, Game Freak, yeah, it ain't bowled too well for y'all. Y'all ain't make it to the championship game in y'all own tournament. So, hey, it is what it is. But North Carolina, Houston, Purdue, Duke, all of them lost. They tournaments, they the conference tournaments, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. I hope this doesn't bowl well for North Carolina. I hope this don't bowl well going into the tournament. Y'all need to get y'all strength back together. Y'all need to do whatever y'all have to do to win. We need y'all to win. I want y'all to win. But all I'm saying is
you can't repeat.
UConn might be repeating. But hey, we won't say that. That's another subject for another day. Also, UNC, come on, man. Don't let me down. At least make it to the Final Four. At least make it to the championship, man. I got y'all winning one of my brackets.
How did you fill out? Say it.
Just one, man. Just one.
We got real quick from a Game Freak. He said, Cary, stop. He spelled your name right after. But
appreciate that, Game Freak, man.
So for me, the thing that I want to like address is the disrespect for Houston. Like people like Houston ain't gonna do nothing. I'm like, yo, like they was actually like #1 for a while. They were competitive and stuff. People like, oh, and it ain't because of injuries. They just like Houston ain't got it. I'm like, are you serious?
No, they have it. They just didn't have it against Iowa State.
How far you got? It's Iowa State. That's their only kryptonite.
Well, I believe Houston make it to the Final Four.
Yeah, I do too.
I believe they can make it to the Final Four.
I'm speaking about one of my coworkers. She said she don't believe Houston.
Why she don't believe Houston?
She just don't believe in them. She also wanted Indiana to be in there because that's where she from.
Indiana, no.
That's where she from. She said that's where the real ballers come from.
Well, we can debate about that, but no, not no more. Okay, we're gonna leave that's another subject. That's another subject for another day. We're gonna leave that alone for the moment.
I'll be able to tell you if she heard this tomorrow.
Well, it ain't Indiana, that's for sure.
It ain't Indiana?
It's DC.
You heard it here first.
The DMV had them. They have it. I'm just saying. I'm not being biased. That's a fact.
DMV or Cali?
DMV and Cali, for sure.
Oh,
DMV.
I said or, but yeah. Yeah. So, I think Houston. I think Houston got it. I think Houston can make it to the Final Four. Like we said, they only kryptonite is Iowa State. And that's your only kryptonite. That's fine. Like I don't feel like you got to worry about Kansas because Kansas ain't gonna. I know they're not the same thing, but Kansas not the same this year. I feel like you can beat Duke. You could possibly beat us. But on their side, I don't foresee too many issues other than one team. Maybe one team.
I can see if Houston play Texas A&M because
I said Texas A&M. Yeah,
I see Texas A&M beating Nebraska. I can see them beating Texas A&M, Wisconsin, James Madison. You have James Madison winning there, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be one of my 5-12.
Duke might beat. Okay, I can see them beating Duke.
That's what I'm saying. I think Duke can. If they go against Duke, I have no problem saying outright Duke is it a damn win.
But
Texas, Houston.
But like we said earlier, the problem that's going, the team that's going, I think the team that give anybody problems. And I believe if they would have played an ACC tournament, the Big 12 tournament, or the Big 10 tournament, they would have beat North Carolina. They probably would have lost against us. But anybody else, they would have beat Houston, Purdue, and that's Marquette.
Yeah, Marquette is. I'm really interested to see Marquette.
They went toe-to-toe with UConn.
Really interested to see Marquette. Yep. Okay, all right. I appreciate that.
I love it. I love this. I love it, man.
Whatever.
I love it. Let me stop.
You're not gonna get banned for saying that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our next to the last segment, the money shot. Money shot is something that I want you to remember, never forget. And when you do remember, come back to this here podcast. Listen to the whole thing all the way through. Just know we love you, we appreciate you, and hey, we do this for y'all.
Thanks.
And for us, but for y'all too. Can't do my song anymore.
I can. Here comes the money. Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
I was gonna give you the thing one more time.
Here comes the money.
You can't start over.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money. Do it now. Money, 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 money. Dollar bill, y'all. All right, listen.
It's slow.
All right.
It slowed down.
They
didn't do no update. All right, this here money shot is for the tremendous dunks that are going on by Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards out of Georgia, poised to be a phenomenal player with the Minnesota Timberwolves, who we haven't seen be really, really good since Kevin Garnett.
KG and Stephon Marbury.
And all the, we can't forget about Latrell Sprewell.
Can't forget about Latrell.
Oh, I was about to say now.
And Wally Derby at. So you want to put it and Mike Oliver Candy.
Stop it. I'm talking about with Wally Derby.
Okay.
Screw that. Yes, it goes to Anthony Edwards and the phenomenal play that he has. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have an international league led by the Joker, Luka Doncic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. But here in the Americas, the North American hemisphere, we have SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We have Ant Edwards for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Jason Tatum for the Boston Celtics, and a few others. But Ant Edwards is special. Why? Because he's a throwback on what he used to be.
Yeah,
they compare him to Jordan with his mentality, even though he said he didn't really care about basketball because he had the option to play football when he was coming out. But his mentality, his guts, his gumption. And tonight, I believe they are playing the Denver Nuggets.
Ooh.
And since they are playing the different Nuggets without him having Rudy Gobert or Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Cat, if he is able to pull off this, ladies and gentlemen, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Ant Edwards could be the faces of the North American frame. That's what they do with the face of the league. They need to split it up internationally in North America.
Okay, I was about to say because Shai Gilgeous is from Canada. So.
I said North America.
Okay.
The Americas.
Okay.
Including South America, the Americas.
All right.
You just want to.
I was just saying,
you just want to get on me. Anyway, yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is my money shot. I can do my thing for the short. That's my money shot. See, here we go with the comments. We have, bro, love it, and get back to the regular size. You don't like my graphics? Man, mama, you a tough crowd. That's crazy.
Here comes the money.
That's crazy.
Anyway.
Oh, man. Yes, we have our music picks as we get ready to wrap up this here show. Music picks is something that we want you to remember when you're bumping in the car. Think about this podcast, give you some dope music to listen to, bump to, whatever it may be. I forgot to put the question at the beginning because you forgot to tell me.
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, what are you guys listening to while we humor y'all with some banter? What are you listening to right now? Oop, there is the card. What are you listening to right now? If you want to drop that in the chat, no need to put the M in front of it because I forgot, as a good citizen of this here podcast, to put it at the beginning of the podcast. I do apologize. If you have something that you are listening to, and G, you already know we are bad with pronunciation, so I got to remember to put that on my calendar actually the day before. But if you have something you are listening to, let us know. We want to put that out there, display it on the screen and also in the comments. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Cary's 2 picks for the music picks of the week are.
All right. So the first one that we have is she's definitely underrated. Have some good music coming out. Have a couple of nice little mixtapes. This is the first one is Tinashe. The name of the song is Knees, and another one is one of my favorite hip hop artists out. G Perico, Next 100,000. Love those 2 songs, but y'all definitely go check out any of Tinashe's songs, any of Tinashe records. Knees is the name of the record for Tinashe, and G Perico, Next 100,000.
From G, Kane Brown. See, I got that one, G. Kane Brown. Grand. Kane Brown. Grand. I got that one, G. I appreciate that. That was an easy one. I appreciate that toss-up. From Mother. I love the graphics. Very creative, just like the big screen. Well, I got you. I've been back on Van Hunt. Ooh, Van Hunt, the first album. This is why Halle Berry been so happy. You gotta read this stuff.
This is why Halle Berry been so happy lately. The boy is good.
It's only Spencer. I expect nothing less. Spencer, we gotta have a talk soon, man. We gotta talk about some more music. You dropped gems last time. He a Prince fan, you know.
Yeah, I know.
He's seen him before in person too.
I know.
I did tell you the story. Man. Just got to make sure you reminded of greatness.
Tinashe, I know.
No.
I know you got the question mark.
No.
Listen to me.
No.
Listen to me.
Don't do that.
Listen to me. Anna Alexis, listen to me. Look at me right here. She got some slaps. Go check out some of those EPs. She has some slaps on the EPs. I don't care what nobody say.
That's how I fell in love with Sister.
I know she don't have them big time records or whatever. But if you go check out some of those EPs and some of those albums, Tinashe got some slaps. Now, why they transitioned after 2 on, I don't know. But
because the assumption is she was under bad label, man.
Yeah, she was under bad. It don't matter. I don't care about it. Right now, Tinashe got some slaps. She got some hits that's not chart topping, but
chart topping.
What is it?
Go ahead.
Chart topping. Yeah, my bad. Chart topping. She don't got a lot of hits that's chart topping, but she do have some slaps you can play. I'm telling you, when you go to bed at night or either when you wake up in the morning, she got some, and I can put you on a couple of them if you need me to. Just let me know. But that's my little Tinashe rant for that.
Listen to Prince, Diamonds and Pearls. Okay.
You said that last time, Mama.
Leave it alone.
Diamonds and Pearls.
That's a great album, Spencer. This is when he was talking about the Van Hunt. That's a good one. Hey, guys. What is this? Helen Beck. Oh, Renee Roberts, right?
Raina Roberts.
Yeah. I told you I'm bad at this. Yeah, I almost kidnapped Prince. True story. She do. Okay, G Herbo. I don't want to die.
Okay. All right, G Herbo.
She say, "Put me on." Then LOL.
I got you. When we get off, you're gonna hit you up. I got you. You ain't gotta say no more. Say less. I got you.
Thank you for somebody showing. Thank you for somebody showing love to Mama, because Carrie went to the day and said you said it last week. She might just still be listening to it again.
Diamonds and pearls.
My God. Wow, real crowd. No, I love it. As for my 2 picks, my first pick, this is from Eric Bellinger and 7th Streeter. Another underrated one, I think. And this is called Drop. Okay. Eric Bellinger, been a fan of his for a long time. And this other one, Corrupt Trey D, Slip Capone, Seawalk. It's a fire song. It's a fire song. It kind of gets you hyping. If you watch any shorts, then it'll get you hyper. But yeah, Corrupt Trey D, Slip Capone, Seawalk, and Eric Bellinger and 7th Streeter, Drop. This is gonna be your favorite song in Eric Bellinger voice.
This gonna be your favorite song.
There you go.
Hey, I like it like that. Yes, you gotta do that one time. Just like whenever you miss Eric Bellinger. This is gonna be your. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we just want to say thank you for tuning in to the Bottom Line Sports Talk, where we do it for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture. You dig?
Also, repeat offenders, thank y'all for tuning in again. Thank you for watching live. If you made it to the video, make sure you like and subscribe. If you are new, make sure you like, subscribe. We want to see you come back. Like the church says, I invite you to the altar. No, we're not going to do all that. We just want to see you back here next week or the next time that we're on here. We love you. We thank you. And this is #1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. Real quick, want to get to one more comment. Cheers to another great episode. Every episode is getting better and better. We thank you.
Appreciate you
so very much. So very much. And for my mother, thank you.
Mama taking credit too.
she can do that. I guess we need to do the ending one more time. Okay. This is Bottom Line Sports Talk, where we do it
for the culture,
by the culture,
because we are the culture. You dig?
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. We thank y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, and we will see y'all really, really soon.
Thank you for listening to Bottom Line Sports Talk. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and don't forget to share. We'll see you next time.